What up? What up? What's up? What's up? What y'all on? Who in the building? It's your boy Young Block from around the way. Trying to see what y'all on. Like, have y'all learned anything during this time during the coronavirus? Have y'all learned anything? Have you like found your purpose or thought about your purpose or has it helped you or hurt you? That's what I'm trying to talk to y'all about for a minute. Then I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all this new single that I dropped. They done chimed out. What's it gonna be? Do you understand? How you trip across the rail? I don't understand. It showed me how gullible people is and how gullible structures are during this time. I think I analyzed reflected better yet on my purpose up out here. What's up? What's up? I was just checking in with the people, wanting to know if y'all bettered yourself during this time. Like, has this situation, the coronavirus, has it helped you or hurt you? Have you learned anything? What is it that you have learned? It showed me that a lot of people is vulnerable, a lot of institutions and structures are gullible. That's what I learned. And a lot of people are bigoted, man. I'm in North Carolina. That's where I live right now, but I'm originally from Chattanooga. But a lot of people around here are very judgmental back in the 60 and 70 days, and it's a majority European place. The brothers and stuff around here, they bootlickers. They like to lick the boots of the master. And so they cut your throat to please the others. I get judged because of tattoos and stuff, and for other reasons in these institutions. Like I got released from an assignment. They don't even call it jobs no more around here. They call it assignments, right? So they kicked me up off of my assignment because I'm a Rastafarian. So I practice to the best of my ability the Rastafarian ways. And they was like, well, if you don't come in before sundown on your Sabbath day, you out. We gonna end your assignment. So they did. And then what I do, I came back to the crib, I hopped off in the booth and I laced that mic. Y'all go to SoundCloud, look up Young D Block. And I promise you, you ain't heard nothing like what I bring, cause I'm not no gangster rapper. Even though I done lived that lifestyle, I'm not no gangster artist, and I don't promote no street type activity. You'll be very intrigued. I can bring to the table. It go harder, way harder than what they putting out, like Lil Durk and all them. I don't even listen to them because I don't condone that type of music. It's death music and pollution that make you want to kill people. I remember I used to get out of my dome, right? I used to turn on that Waka Flocka or that Boosie, and I thought I was doing something. So I get to drinking and smoking, that music. I turn that Flocka on, get the what it say, dreadlocks hanging, right side swinging, flamed up banging. What's that these boys claiming G? And I don't own that, but yeah, that make me want to go out and set it off. And so that's what's happening to all these people out here in the street now. They thinking that it's cool to go catch you some points, slide on the ops and then make a song about them. But the song I make, that joint crack. But I'm gonna give you a little portion right now of what you can go find on my little SoundCloud joint. And I'm making moves with it. Just listen. Wait till it snap. You gonna be like, what? And you already know, boy. In my own lane. They let me out the chains. When they all wanna stray. What's it gonna bring? Why these problems keep stacking on the plate? Don't say you understand, I know you can't relate. Similarity, but it ain't the same. All these words, man, I think I need a break. Release my mama from the doctor today. It's a blessing I can still see her face. Love, joy, strength, peace, what I pray. She know I love her, I ain't mean to cause pain. 2020 seen the ball go straight. He said my homie and my baby girl lane. I got a mission from you earlier today. I'm down bad, but you know it ain't a thing. 2013 in my own lane. 2015 they let me out the chain. 2020 when they out on the straight. 2021 what's it gonna bring? 2013 in my own lane. 2015 they let me out the chain. Wait till that second goes when they out on the straight. 2021 what's it gonna bring? Add fuel to the fight, man. It's pumping up my veins. It's hard to find love under every shade of gray. Jazzy was my babe, but she didn't have a brain. 2021 meant to shutting down the game. Sunshine and let us know I'm talking raw mains, so I ain't got time for your little girl game. Time for it, little boy, you a lame on his paranoid, I pull it out frame. 2013. See, man, that's just a little something. I still gotta mix that joint up, get the quality pumping before I really hit it out there like that. But Young D Block on SoundCloud, y'all go through it, like, share, subscribe, and all that. Cause I got the hottest thing smoking and I'm consistent. And all of them sound just about the same. Not the same, but they all like hits, they all be riding. Dang, my joint keep dysfunctioning. I seen 3 people jump in and then my screen started flickering and it knocked them off. But shout out to the one person in the building. What you on? Where you reside? Where you coming from? My life's your entertainment. Right now I'm just cooling because it's cold in the mug outside off in these mountains. So I can't stand the cold weather. Us copper people, we sun people. So we like the heat that we came from desert lands. They so bad up in Alaska, right? They giving out land. They pay people to come up there and live. I like bumped that. My mom and my grandma try to go get me. I was like, what the heck? I look like an Eskimo. You think I'm gonna be out in the cold building igloos and stuff? Being what they call on my ice road trucker. But that is what's up though, that they give you the land because they said it ain't nobody even populating their junk. I like, shoot. If they did it in Oregon or something, then I go out towards that way. Cause I'm a traveling man. I like to travel. What all states y'all been to, man? Drop some comments up in there. Don't be ashamed. I know we don't know each other like that. We just now getting acquainted. Cause I'm really an anti-social person. Like I literally go months without talking to people out here. Like my brothers and all them, I go months without talking to them. because I'm really an antisocial person. I like genuine connection. So that's why I was just like, forget it. I need to work on my social capabilities, and I need to connect with people, because I think that's what life's about, connecting with people and individuals instead of focusing on yourself and then end up being miserable when you get old. So yeah, y'all jump up in the box. Let me know, have you learned anything during this coronavirus? What do you think of that track you just heard? Where you coming from? Where you reside, man? I'm trying to get to know you. I'm not trying to build no video log like most people that just wanna build, and then they take it from a business aspect instead of a genuine hardship, heartfelt place. And when I get the hang of it, this the first time I ever went live on here. Well, the second time. And as time goes on and we get a little bit more acquainted and connected with each other, we can talk and discuss more things. Because I'm a very deep person, as you would expect a person who's antisocial and an introvert overall. You would expect us to do something with our time, and I do. I choose to read. I just got through with this book by Brad Meltzer called The Fifth Assassin. And right now, I just started this book. I forgot the name of it already. I should go get that mug and show you, but I ain't gonna hold y'all like that. But it's about the Hyborian age with Conan and them, when everything was more nature based. I like studying history and all that, trying to see where we come, how did we get to this point? What brought us to this point in 2020? We had the Roman age, the Egyptian age, the Ice Age, and all this. But they seem to give us little about the past, you know what I'm saying? They ain't really give us too much in school, which I thank God that I got locked up at a young age. I know that might sound foolish, but I thank God I got locked up so I could get my mind right and learn for myself. I taught myself to read. I taught myself how to do what math I do know, and the science and everything I know. I learned that while I was locked up. And so when I was stumbling upon some books and history and stuff when I was locked up, I was like, dang. So they been lying to us, and then it sent me on my little mission. So some people they know about my past on here. A couple subscribers, they know about my past, but I don't glorify it. I use it as a lesson. But yeah, I used to be all the way like that, man, off in the streets, believing in this so-called real and that was gangster and going hard, right? But I was just being a street punk. That's what a street punk do, because a gangster is more like John Gotti or the Yakuza or the Asian triads. You ain't gonna see them in no county jail. You ain't gonna see them on no state yard. You ain't gonna even really see them on a federal yard, because that's just how they move. They is real gangsters, and they making money and taking care of their family. Yeah, they might do some illegitimate things, but at the end of the day, they still putting their family first, and they just more into like racketeering, like fraud, finance fraud and stuff like that. And then you got your ones that push their little weight, and some of them might murk you, but you ain't gonna see them on the state yard. And then you got guys who idolize these rap guys, and these rappers, they ain't live 9 out of 10. They ain't live nothing to what they said in their raps. Cause why would you glorify that? A lot of these people like Future and them, they ain't taking perks. They tell you in interviews and stuff they ain't taking them perks, but they got people out here doing it because they plugged in with the military and in prison industrial complex. Y'all look into that. And they got a certain agenda and certain image they gotta promote, because they don't want to see nobody. I guess you a person of color. They don't really want to see you thrive. That's just a fact. And they try to say because all they gangsters and thugged out and all that. To a degree, yeah, but that ain't right. Because I know some people who been to college, they ain't wasn't off in them streets, and they still get no press. And every leader we had, Marcus Garvey, well, he wasn't a trader. He got traded on. Okay, Martin Luther King was the agent. And just look this stuff up now. Al Sharpton in the civil rights, all them was in the black boule, and they get government sponsorship. So when they started COINTELPRO, they got that own brothers to turn on the Black Panthers. Every movement, why they assassinate Pac and Biggie and all them, is because they was getting too powerful. Or else tell me, how did the FBI have surveillance footage of everything that happened in Las Vegas, but y'all can't find the person who killed, bro? Y'all find out murders all up in the projects, but y'all couldn't figure out then. It's because they got an agenda with that music. That's why I used to rap like that. If y'all look at my old music for my first page under Derek Roberts, and y'all see that polluted music. But now y'all see I spit that real. I spit them positive vibes because I'm a deep person and I wanna make an impact. Even if it's on one person, you the only viewer. Even if I could make an impact in your life, man, that'll be good enough for me. Cause time flying by, man. I lost a lot of people this year, man. I lost some of them to COVID, some to death, fentanyl. A couple of them was really the fentanyl, to be all the way frank with you, because they couldn't deal with reality, so they try to cope with it in another way. And I learned not to take a lot for granted during this COVID, because what you had could be swept away in a blink of an eye. I mean, yeah, you can get at the streets is always there, but if you want to do the right thing, yeah, everything can be snatched away in a blink of an eye. You brought back to square one, because there ain't no shows going on the way you could do any music. Ain't no tours going on the way you can tour with anybody. So I did learn that if you want to do it the right way. Now you want to get out there and get your little grind on. I mean, you know how to do that. I wouldn't condone that, because a lot of these people giving y'all some bad product to wipe somebody out, and now you done got a body on your hand just because you wanted $30, a little $30 seal. Uh, Well, yeah, I can't really condone any kind of negative behavior, because I'm against the overall structure of this system we got, because it clearly ain't working. And then people up top, they don't have no clue what we go through. They look at us like we supposed to be the puppets on a string. That's what my homeboy had on his stream. He was talking about the mainstream rappers and stuff, and like comedians and actors. And then whenever they got on and started quote unquote buck dancing, his joint be like puppet on a string. And I was rolling. But that's really all they are, puppets on a string. Cause you think they gonna let a mug get millions and millions of dollars and then be free? Nah. All the mugs enslaved by that money. And if they get outside of line, then they might just overdose or might die, get shot up by a hitman. That's the kind of game they playing. They puppets on a string. And I kind of feel bad for them because a lot of them was guys like me. A lot of them is guys like me, probably not as realistic and straightforward, but they trouble, they broken inside, and they probably been put down all their life. They are valuable people, probably been broke down and bashed all their life, and they just needed somebody to like and accept them, and they would do anything to do that. But then they get up there and see it ain't all kibbles and bits. And that's why you got some of them that kill themselves. You know what I'm saying? They can't, a lot of them be making songs talking about, oh, I'm having trouble sleeping, battling these demons. Because they ain't the owner of their own craft, man. That's sad. And it's really, really sadder that your family or whatever traumatic situations they was, mishaps that broke you down like that, got you to that point, man. That's sad. People are like that. Your own people are do you like that. Me, that it happened to me, but I ain't let it break me. You know what I'm saying? It just made me hurt, made me not be able to trust nobody because I got indicted by my own people. You know what I'm saying? And all my homies, all my so-called friends out here, I write them letters. They wouldn't write me back all this time. Since I was like 13 to the time I was 20 something and stopped going to prison, man, I might have got 5 letters from them, my people, but it was homies I met in there. They held it down for me when they got out. But I wrote hundreds. I still got a bag full of them in the room, the other room, and they ain't even been open. Some of them, they ain't even cared enough to open the letter. And then when I got out, everybody was coming and flooding the gates, trying to see what was up with me, trying to say it's all love, but I shut them down because I was like, nah, man, you don't love me. You left me in there all that time. Ain't right. Me when I would call, you wouldn't answer the call, but you love me though. And it really hurt me because that's when I needed y'all the most, and it broke my heart because I thought y'all loved me so much. Then every time I get out, I notice they'd be like trying to put you on your feet. Hey, here you go, bro. Do. Yeah, man, you want to smoke some bottles, go holler at some breezes. But when you ask them, hey, bro, can you take me to go to school? Can I go to class? Oh, man, I got to do this and that. They ain't got time for that. When you trying to do something productive, they all turned on you. When I mean I ain't trying to uplift it or nothing, but man, my name was ringing bells. Not only here in North Carolina, but in Chattanooga where I was from. In my family, my little neighborhoods, couple place Charlotte, couple people they know me up there. And I was really holding it down for these people. You know what I'm saying? I was out there living out of my mind. I was brainwashed, man. So deceived. Laid my life down a couple times for a couple guys, and they don't care about that. They was with me when I was with doing that. They was with me every day. I could get what I want, man. I had all the broads on deck and all that. So I used to have my waves chopping, little light skin with the green eyes. But then whenever I started doing right, man, I got brothers that I ain't spoke to in 3 or 4 years because I wanna be rostered as much as I can. I wanna get close to the creators as much as I can. They ain't trying to have it though. Lost, which is really a game because now I know who you are. You know what I'm saying? I know what you really about. Now you wasn't as real as you said. You ain't wasn't as solid as you thought. And it even weighs down more on you, after you done been through all that stuff and you try to do the straight and then they just straight snake you, you know what I'm saying? They just straight take you down through there. Oh, he think he better than us. Oh, you too good to smoke now. Nah, bro, I grew. I got out of high school. I blow every now and again, but I ain't tripping. I know it's more to life than popping bottles, going to the club, chasing females, running around, trying to get a rep for yourself until they put you in the ground. Then they gonna remember you for about 2 weeks. Then off into the dust you ride. Don't matter how many records you sold. Don't matter how much money you got. Shoot, you floating down the creek. 2 weeks forgotten. And when you on, everybody does. But when it let you go down bad, they gonna leave you out the fend for yourself. These OGs, they done spent too much time on IG. Now they want clout. These people out here misguided. Oh, gang, man. Do you even know what a gang was made? That gang you claim, you know what it was made for? Not nothing what you doing. You doing the complete opposite of your whole structure. How? and they gave them a pass. Nobody getting violated. No plates getting ate. No cups getting drunk. No floors getting swept. If y'all know the lingo, then y'all know what's up. But it was supposed to be about your community, man. Unity, man. These people got this illusion. They'll do anything for a like, anything for a gain, anything for some fame. I promise you, they even turn you to a stain. Creep on you in the back door. Dang, bro, I thought you was my bro. Blow. And y'all listen to that song by Boosie, Trust Nobody. I don't promote that kind of lifestyle, like I said, but I do use it because I make music. I study the art and see if I can draw some inspiration from it. But it's called Trust Nobody, and it's real. It's a straight factual song. Wrong role model. That's a factual song. Cause that's how they get us. They get us at a young age, making us think, oh, this the way life is, man, and it ain't even gotta go down like that. Man, they used to make songs talking about you a fool to go to school. I dropped out of school just to chase a chick, and then had mothers doing that. But we'd go to school, we'd be frustrated because they ain't really teaching us like that. They just running their mouth and they go talk to the little European kids walk past you. When you ask them for some help, they try to make you like you slow, and then they be telling you, "Oh, you ain't never gonna be nothing. I see jail in your future." So must drop out, get into the streets, and wreck their life. Get a felony at 15, 16, and then it's a wrap. From then it goes down the drain. But luckily, the Most High have mercy on people. Guys like me, and bring us up out of there. I was blind, boy. You just don't even know. Like, I sit back and reflect on it sometimes, and I'm a whole different person. I'm like, dang, how did I even do that? How did I have the emotion and the anger and hostility in me to do something like that? Seen people's noodles pushed back, all kind of stuff. It's traumatizing, but you just got to keep it real, keep it solid, and don't depend on nobody. You gotta fend for yourself. I got a couple of homies. Well, nah, I ain't got a couple of homies, man. It's about 3 or 4 people that I can call on right now. One of them, man, it's a white boy, and that shocked me. 'Cause I ain't really had that good of an experience with too many white people around here because they racist or they just foolish and not they mind down the drain. But it's this white boy, man. I met him at work. I seen him before in the world. I had did some work up at his grandma's place and did some landscaping. So I met him at work, right? We start politicking. He got his head on right, and then come to find out, he liked the rap. So I had him spit the bars in the by the grill, and he did pretty good. And we just formed a good bond. It might have a little frizzle here and there, not necessarily because of him, but maybe because of the company around him and they vibe. It might throw it off for me. Well, he might have been around them and got some negative energy on him, and then you feel that little frizzle sometimes when we're around. But he kept it solid, man. I call him right now. I can jump on the phone right now and call him, and he'll be there. But people that I lay my life on the line for literally got shot at and chased down and all that for, I can't call because I want to up my game. So I learned that. I learned that in Corona season. And I hope y'all can get on y'all's boss top, man. Boss it on up, man. Because the Corona taught me, a 9 to 5 is not feasible to depend on if a pandemic strike. But if you get your own little hustle and grind on, by any means, however you choose to get it, then accomplish that. Try to do the right thing, but if you gotta get your hands a little dirty, then you should probably dig in a wicked person's pot. Probably somebody who sold they soul basically, or in some organizations that are nefarious towards the American society. Wipe them out, big bankers. They got the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the House of Saul and all these cats. They got enough money to stop world hunger 5 times over and still have enough money left over that they couldn't spend in a lifetime. And how they get that money? Playing both sides, funding both sides of wars, stealing, rape, robbing, and murdering. So they don't deserve what they got. But like I said, I'm not condoning no kind of behavior. I'm just saying. But anyway, man, my live ain't jumping like that. It's all good. I know we just getting started. Ain't too many people out here know about me on this platform. But I'm sure over time, man, we'll get a little bit more acquainted. But y'all go up on SoundCloud, Young underscore D Block. And then y'all hear I got these hymnals out, man. But meanwhile, man, I'm gonna sit back and reflect on another track. I got about 40 or 50, but I'm gonna go ahead and tap into my soul and see what I can lay out. And I'll be sure to let y'all know, man. And as time goes on, like I said, man, we gonna build up RMF to the death. You got it tatted on my face till it ain't nothing left. All praise be to Yahweh. But we gonna get right. We gonna get closer. I'd like for y'all to be a little bit more active though, because I ain't nobody out of the 3 people who chimed in and out. Ain't nobody comment. But yeah, it's your boy Young Block from the round of 8.